Riga, Latvia. And before we tell you more about the country and why I love it so much, we need to check into the hotel. Now it's time to get some food. And so I've been to Riga, to Latvia before, like 10 years ago. And I also lived in Vilnius for several years, so I know this region kind of well. Marina has been to Vilnius before, but she has not been to Riga. And the best way to think about this part of the world, the Baltic countries, is kind of like Ukraine without the bad parts. So if you think about all the bad parts in Ukraine, they don't have them here, roughly speaking. Okay, so I'm talking about like bad roads, bad infrastructure, bad people not speaking English, all of that stuff. All of that is not present here. You have good roads, you have good infrastructure, you have people speaking English, stuff like that. So now we need to find a local Latvian restaurant. We sat down at this local traditional Latvian restaurant and we got a menu in Russian. And so we're gonna be having some traditional meals. They're kind of these pelmeni. We're gonna be having these Lithuanian Cipollini. And then we're gonna be having some Latvian dish to kind of mix it up. Traditional Lithuanian Cipollini in Latvia. And I used to have these all the time. Well, not all the time, but sometimes in Lithuania. And then we got this dish called Milda, which is actually, for the name, it's the same name as the restaurant. So this is their main kind of authentic, their dish that they make every day. So this is traditional Lithuanian Cipollini. It's basically potato with some meat inside, and we have sour cream, we have pieces of meat on top, and this is actually really, really good sour cream. It's not your typical sour cream. And I really miss this kind of food. This is an amazing food, and it's absolutely delicious. It's really, really good. When I lived in Lithuania, I was tired of this kind of food. I wanted something new, something exciting. But now that we haven't had this kind of food in a long time, it's absolutely delicious. Really, really good food. So there's gonna be a lot of food on this tour because I like to eat. Marina likes to try different kinds of food. It's part of the experience. St. Peter's Basilica, and as you can see, 1517, 1522, so it's a 16th century church. Here we got a Russian Riga theater, and it's all in Russian language. Now, back when it was Soviet Union, what's interesting about this region is that people that visited this place from other Soviet Union republics such as Ukraine, Russia, Moldova, always referred to this part of the world as though they were going abroad. Okay, so for instance, if I'm living in Ukraine and I go to Moscow, I'm not really going abroad. It's all very similar, it's almost the same. Or let's say I'm living in Moscow and I go to Moldova, it's still Eastern Europe. But if I'm living in Ukraine and I go to Vilnius, I go to Tallinn, I go to Riga, the feeling amongst the people was as though they went abroad. And as you know, when you were living in Soviet Union, you couldn't really go abroad. And so the only way to get that feeling was to come to these countries. And a lot of people went and they were like, okay, this is the future. This is although, they went abroad. And this is what my mom told me. This is what everybody told me and tells me how it was during the Soviet Union times. And really walking around here, you feel that. You feel that you're abroad. You feel that you're not really in Eastern Europe anymore. You feel that you're in Europe. Now, geographically, this is still Eastern Europe. But culturally speaking, this is very, very European. This is, extremely European. It's not as rich as, countries like Netherlands or Denmark, obviously, but it's culturally it feels extremely similar. So I just went into the store, which I think is a Danish store, and I bought this SIM card, and it's €3 for, I think, lots and lots of internet. Could be unlimited for a set amount of days. And this is what I do whenever I'm in a new country. Okay, this is the most economical way to have local data and local calls if you want, depending on what you want. It's much cheaper and more economical than roaming using your local provider. All right, so our room is ready. Let's do a quick room tour. We got the bed. Looks like this is a nice queen size bed. Very clean. TV, bed, little table, couple of chairs, another table, kind of nice lamp here, a really stylish lamp. And what do we have? We have the bathroom here. And this is the bathroom right here. Wow, this is a big bathroom. The bathroom is like a third of the actual room. We have this here. And what about a view? I don't think we have much of a view, but that's fine, because we're here to relax, so not much view. But this is right in the center, right in the heart of the center. And one thing I want to mention is that I was here 10 years ago, and I do not remember this city as it is now. Like a lot of the, most of the places are closed, the ones I checked out, but it has developed so much and it has grown so much. Alright, so we decided to check out an Indian restaurant here called Indian Raja. Hopefully it's good. Alright, so here's the menu. I've tried Indian food before, but this is gonna be Marina's first time, so it's gonna be interesting. And as you can see, we have Latvian, English, and Russian, which is pretty much everywhere. You have these three main languages. So maybe we're gonna have some garlic naan, chicken tikka masala, some maybe samosas, stuff like that. We got the first portion. I got my masala tea, we have the regular tea, and we have 2 samosas here. Haven't had them in ages. So having the samosa right here, and it's absolutely insane. Really delicious. They gave us these 2 sauces here, which I think is typical. And Marina has already killed her, and I'm still working on mine. It's absolutely awesome. Not bad. Really good. Alright, so we got the goods. We got our garlic naan, yellow rice, chicken curry, and lamb curry as well. Check out the garlic naan. This is very important. I love my naans. Really tender, not overcooked, not crispy. Nice garlicky taste. Very soft and tender. Perfect. Really good. We got our minced lamb curry. Gonna mix it up nicely with my yellow rice. We got some bread here as well. If my Indian friends are watching it, let me know if I'm doing it correctly. Now we're gonna give it a try. Really good. Really nice lamb. Really delicious. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have gotten the chicken tikka masala, one of the classics, but still good. Delicious. Delicious. All right, so this is what we have here. Boy, killed it. I killed it. I killed my tea first. I killed half the rice. I killed my beef curry, which was really good. And Marina has done an impeccable, and a very impressive job, might I add, with her dishes that she ordered. So we're pretty much done here. And I think we're gonna be getting out here soon and checking out something else. We got the Indian food down. And that was pretty good. Really good Indian food. Big portions. Bigger than we're used to. But I think in all the Indian places, at least I've been to, the portions are very, very generous, might I say. So that was really delicious. Very happy about it. Marina got to try Indian food for the first time. And she enjoyed it. She definitely enjoyed it. And now we are walking back to our hotel. And one thing I want to point out, how quiet this city is. It's a Saturday night. And there's almost nobody out. Like, I don't know where are all the Latvians? Where did you guys go? We came here to see you guys, but there's nobody here. It's so quiet. And we're in the old town where there's supposed to be tons of tourists, locals, you name it. There's nobody here. But it's a beautiful city. Really nice, clean, really nicely preserved. Just remodeled maybe some buildings. Really impressive. We were talking about it. Marina mentioned how it kind of reminds her of Lviv, which is a city in the western Ukraine. And yeah, I can see that. But this is bigger, it's cleaner, it's nicer, it's more pleasing to the eye. This is what the street looks like. It's absolutely quiet. We're in the middle and it's really beautiful, you know, really scenic place. But there's nobody here, nobody outside. And right now, if you compare it to Lviv, it would be full of tourists. It would be just impossible to walk and to do anything because it would just be overflowing with tourists. Здравствуйте. Добрый вечер.
Сон добрый.
Good morning. So today we are actually going to another city here in Latvia, and this is a city by the sea. It's a very, very beautiful city, as you're gonna see shortly. We have just arrived at the local terminal or vokzal, as you can see in 3 languages. Latvia's Gelčels. We're gonna go in and we're gonna buy a ticket for a cool city in a second.
Какой следующий? Хорошо, да, 2. Спасибо.
Alright, we got the tickets. And now we need to figure out where exactly is our train. We were told it's the 3rd one inside this dark and frightening tunnel somewhere.